Okay, so this little meerkat is already in sketch form instead of a live photo. And so I kind of like doing that, and it eases it up a little bit for proportions, I feel like. So I'm going to look at the size of the head. I really want to pay attention to the snout. Comes way out from the body, and then at the bottom this foot also comes out even farther than the snout. So I'm going to look at the shape of the body. I'll adjust this as I go, but I'm really paying attention to where the neck will start on this head, and it's not quite halfway, but almost. And then I've got the chest area, and then the legs, and then these big feet that come out. Okay, so I'll get that shape down. If that's a little hard for you, then you can break it up to shape. So you've got an oval here, this area, and I really want to make sure I've got a neck area. How big is this upper torso? And then the leg area isn't taking up a lot of space. So I feel like that's pretty accurate proportion-wise. Now I'm just going to go in and make sure I've got the arms in. The arms really start at the bottom of the upper torso, and so I'm just going to kind of sketch in just these are very simple shaped arms. Make sure you've got this angle correct, and then you see one coming behind. The front arms are overlapping the back, and if you don't have it overlapping, then something will look wrong, so make sure you get that right. I really want to pay attention to the curve of this neck that comes in, and then the head, it has this kind of squared off angle. It's soft, it's a soft squared off, but you know, their heads, especially in this sketch you've got, it's very blocky. And then I'm not going to do very much detail on the features of the head yet. I just want to get this little chin and snout as close to accurate as I'm thinking. And I just want to be careful that this doesn't end up, it's kind of looking like the Geico lizard right now, don't you think? So the chest kind of comes in and bumps back out. And then I've got the arms, and then we've got 2 feet, so one is going to be in front. So I've got this leg that starts here, and then the foot comes down and drops lower because this one's in front. Okay, and so I want to get this shape accurate without putting detail, just the outside shape. So I've got this little bump. And then it's kind of hard to see from this drawing. It looks like it bumps here, and then where the paws are comes out. This foot's higher behind because it is overlapped. And I think that's pretty close. And I can tell a tail is kind of going off back here. Okay, then I feel like body-wise it's okay. I just really need to adjust the head. So ears are about here, the upper part. I've got an eye about this section. Look at the shape of the head again. Might curve a little bit more in. Got this brow bone here, it comes down, and then the nose is quite little. And I think by adjusting this nose shape, that fixes it. And then the mouth is much more shallow. Okay, and on the arms, they come up. Got some little claws. Okay, now I'm going to adjust the eye. It seems like that might be a little too high. I've got this eye area. Look at the distance from the nose, the bridge of the nose. Anytime you've got an eye, you've got some highlights. And they've got some shading going on. You don't have to do too much shading here. Okay, I think that's pretty close. I didn't put a ton of shading detail, but if you want to go in and do that, that's fine.